Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Jay and Dan. Hey, guys, thanks for coming tonight.
Hey there, Jay and Dan back with you on SportsCenter with Jay and Dan, brought to you by Tim Hortons. Sundays are our favorite shows of the week because you get to wrap up the week in the NFL. Well, the Sunday in the NFL as we were into week 3. A lot of undefeated teams and a lot of teams looking for their first wins as well, and a lot of young QBs.
Oh, man, and this is the matchup of the day in terms of quarterbacks. You have two of the very best, including the reigning NFL MVP in Patty Mahomes, taking on the very impressive Lamar Jackson. Both of those quarterbacks, 7 TD passes, no interceptions so far this season. We're going to pick this one up in the second quarter. Chiefs up on the Ravens, 7-6. Eagle with the call on the Tiffany Network, CBS. Mahomes and Robinson connecting for a touchdown for the 3rd time this season. Lamar Jackson making plays with his legs. 2nd and long. Keeps, rolls out, wait for it. Oh, that defender. That defender just got fooled. He ran for 29 yards in the first half, did Lamar Jackson. But the Ravens did end up punting on the play. So KC takes over deep in their own territory. Mahomes, arm strength. McCole Hardman, 83 yards. Mahomes finishes with 374 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. Chiefs are up 30-13. Could Lamar Jackson lead them back? Avoids the sack, somehow completes the 25-yard pass to Seth Roberts, which would lead to Mark Ingram's 3rd touchdown of the game. Then with just over 2 minutes remaining and the Ravens down 11, Jackson making multiple defenders miss as he scores his first touchdown of the game. That makes it a 5-point game. Jackson, 267 passing yards, 46 on the ground. Baltimore going for the 2-point conversion. That will cut the lead to 3. Jackson flushed out of the pocket, trying to get there, not going to get there. 3 failed 2-point attempts for Baltimore. 3. Their coach. After. Oh, we're not going to hear from our coach. We're going to talk about Patrick Mahomes. He's just 1 game from matching Peyton Manning for the most consecutive games with at least 2 touchdown passes. This is already his 13th career 300-yard passing game. That breaks the tie with Hall of Famer Kurt Warner by a player in his first 20 games in NFL history.
So Mahomes still under center, that's a given, but a half dozen other teams entered week 3 with their backups thrust into the #1 role. Steelers, Saints, Panthers, Jets, Dolphins, yes, they still count, and the Giants as the Daniel Jones era got underway.
It's a goofy picture of him.
2nd possession for the rookie, first trip to the red zone. 7-yard run, Manning. Eli had just 7 rushing touchdowns his entire career. Jones to Saquon Barkley at the sideline. Tackled, and immediately down in pain. Barkley had 8 carries and 37 total yards to this point. He was carried off the field, and you know why he was in pain? High ankle sprain. Those injuries are not good. He returned to the Giants sideline in the second half, but he's on crutches. He's wearing a cast. He's going to have an MRI on Monday. 3rd quarter on 3rd and goal. Jones to Sterling Shepard. Touchdown. 4th quarter, Giants are down 6. There's only 4 minutes to play. Actually, under 4 minutes. Jones, he has a conversation with Eli on the sideline. Getting some tips, some pointers, tips and pointers, same things, I think. They're picking up a first down for the first time in 5 possessions. 2nd and 9, Jones completes to Shepard. 36-yard catch and run, giving Jones over 300 passing yards on the day. 4 plays later, 4th down for Jones and the Giants. Jones' second rushing touchdown gives New York the lead. How's that play from Shepard's view?
I was running the route, and I saw him hit the middle, and I was like, oh, he's gone. And you guys see his wheels? It's something serious.
Jameis Winston and the Bucs, hey, they're still alive in this one. They're down 1 with over a minute to work with. They're leading a charge to midfield. Winston deep to Evans. There's 3 touchdowns on the day. That's his first reception of the second half. Kicker Matt Gay had failed to make a pair of PATs earlier, so head coach Bruce Arians intentionally takes a penalty, pushing him back to the 34-yard line.
Snap, spot, kick on its way, and it's no good. He missed it. Way missed the kick, and the Giants win their first game of the season.
They sure do, and they come back to win it in Daniel Jones' debut. He finished with 4 total touchdowns, 336 passing yards, no interceptions. Barkley's out there. He's jumping around on his good ankle as he celebrates. Giants get their first win of the season. And what did Eli have to say to Daniel postgame?
Just congratulations, and you know, just happy for me, and you know, I can't thank him enough for, you know, his support and you know, throughout the week, and you know, today, you know, during the game. So just really grateful, appreciative. Exciting win, exciting finish there for us. You know, I thought we showed a lot of fight, and we, you know, battled back.
All right, more quarterbacks making their debut. First career start for Pittsburgh for Mason Rudolph, with Ben Roethlisberger out with an elbow injury for the entire season. Another Steeler making his debut, Minkah Fitzpatrick. That's a pick. Jimmy Garoppolo's pass tipped. Minkah is there, coming over from the Dolphins. Wow, he must be so happy to be out of Miami. Making an immediate impact. Third quarter, it is 10-6 49ers. Rudolph, just 45 passing yards in the entire game until this. Finds Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster finds the end zone, 76 yards. Pittsburgh has the lead. And now they're up 3 with 5 minutes to go. Trying to drain the clock. James Conner. Fumble. Niners recover. Niners had 5 turnovers of their own in this game. They get a great opportunity here. Jimmy Garoppolo, 2nd and goal, minute 20 to go. Dante Pettis got it. Touchdown. The San Francisco 49ers are 3-0 for the first time since '98.
Saints and Seahawks, Pete Carroll, during pregame, hit by a ball. 68-year-old needed stitches. I want to see it before and after. Yep, just as I expected. The Saints are 0-3 without Drew Brees since 2006. Rookie Deontay Harris. I think, yeah, he's going to. Returns a punt 53 yards. It's the first punt return touchdown in the NFL this season, and first for the Saints in 4 years. Second quarter, tied at 7. Chris Carson breaks through, and then fumbles for a 3rd straight week. Von Bell picks it up and returns it for 6. Now, unlike last week against the Rams, the play was not prematurely blown dead, so New Orleans retakes the lead. No Drew Brees, so Teddy Bridgewater getting the start for New Orleans. Screen pass to Alvin Kamara, breaks tackles for a 29-yard score. New Orleans up 20-7 at the break. Third quarter, 4th and goal at the 1. Bridgewater to Michael Thomas. Bridgewater's 2nd touchdown of the game. Saints up 27-7. Seahawks in the red zone on 4th and 5. Russell Wilson, he's got Tyler Lockett open. Corner of the end zone. Overthrows it. Pete Carroll entered 15-0 at home in September as Seattle's head coach. Seahawks made the score respectable in garbage time, but the Saints win. Both teams now 2-1.
Staying with our new quarterbacks theme, Kyle Allen, 2nd career start. First this season as Cam Newton's out with a sprained foot. And Allen steps up here to find DJ Moore in a sea of 4 Arizona Cardinals defenders. DJ Moore's gone 52 yards. Kyle Allen, by the way, is a Scottsdale, Arizona native. Maybe some of you folks are getting ready to head down to Scottsdale to spend the winter. I hate all of you. Third quarter, Allen getting help from his running back. Jim McCaffrey, 76 yards, longest rushing TD in Panthers franchise history. Now this is cool. What was cool about this matchup is that Allen was facing a quarterback he knows very well, and that is Kyler Murray, the first overall pick. 4 years ago, they were teammates at Texas A&M. Allen was benched in favor of Murray halfway through the season. Who benched him? None other than Cliff Kingsbury, who was the Texas A&M coach at the time. Right? Murray trying to lead his team back. Picked off. One of 2 picks on the day for him. Fourth quarter, back to Allen. 3rd and goal. Throwing off his back foot to future NFL broadcaster Greg Olsen. That is Allen's 4th TD pass. Cam Newton doesn't even have one this season, as Allen leads the Panthers to their first win of the year. Their first Sunday night game since 2008 begged the question, who are the Cleveland Browns? The team that fell flat in week 1 or the team that rebounded in week 2? The primetime matchup against the defending NFC champs is a pretty good way to find out. 20-year-old Garrett Howenstein got this tattoo on his leg. So this kid is 20 years old. All right? Garrett, what's your plan if the Browns don't win?
I like his belief.
I actually don't have a plan right now because I have full faith in my team that they're going to win.
No chance that kid is 20. He's lying to us. Fourth quarter, Browns up 13-10. Jared Goff to Cooper Kupp. Wide open. 17-13 Rams. Odell Beckham Jr. 161 yards in a win over the Jets in week 2. Held to just 6 catches for 56 yards Sunday against the Rams. On this very same drive, the Browns going for it on 4th and 9. Nick Chubb. And that did not work. That did not work at all. 3 minutes to go. Rams up by 7. Goff. The tip, the pick. It's Justin Burris. The Browns are in business. Down 7. Back on offense. Munching on bones. First and goal, 43 seconds to go. Baker Mayfield incomplete. 2nd and goal. Mayfield rolling right. Pass knocked down. 3rd and goal. Looking for Demetrius Harris. Incomplete. 4th and goal from the 4. Baker Mayfield. Out of the pocket and picked by Johnny Johnson III. Browns had 4 chances, could not punch it in. Rams are 3-0.
After another Twitter tirade, Antonio Brown says he's stepping away, but for how long? We'll tell you next.
You're watching SportsCenter with Jane Dan, presented by Tim Hortons, Calgary, Winnipeg. Nick Ehlers slotted in on the top line alongside Blake Wheeler and Mark Scheifele. Ehlers just misses that one. In a scary moment here, blocks the shot. Would miss a few shifts, would return. Coming off a career low 37 points last season. More from Ehlers in the 3rd. Watch this move to chip it around TJ Brody, right? He's got skills. He had a pair of points in his preseason debut. Later, more from the Jets' top line. Wheeler gets to the net, and the captain. Ehlers would add an empty netter. Jets beat the Flames, and we walk over to... Whoa, I haven't seen that before.
What the heck was that?
That's so cool. Wow, I love that. The walkover. It's got a name. It's official.
It is official.
Doing the walkover. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Antonio Brown may have made it official.
Oh, boy.
His saga took another bizarre turn on Sunday. AB tweeted out, quote, "Will not be playing in the NFL anymore. These owners can cancel deals, do whatever they want at any time. We'll see if the NFLPA hold them accountable. Sad they can just void guarantees anytime. Going on $40 million, 2 months. We'll see if they pay up." Brown also called out former teammate Ben Roethlisberger and Patriots owner Robert Kraft in tweets that he has since deleted. So he went on a tirade.
He really did.
As you said, scorched earth.
He really went scorched earth on it, and I in some ways, I understand his frustration, but here's the thing. Just play football. He's got $30 million in his pocket. Now, he's made this year $158,000.
Yeah.
So that's not $30 million.
Yeah, no team's going to touch him now. The Jacksonville Jaguars are not interested in trading star cornerback Jalen Ramsey, despite Ramsey asking for a trade after the Jags' Week 2 loss against the Texans. The Jags owner wants to keep Ramsey and is willing to make him the highest paid player at his position. Ramsey did appear in the Jags' 20-7 win over the Titans on Thursday.
Yeah, Ramsey revealed in a recent episode of Uninterrupted 17 Weeks podcast an upsetting conversation with team management after Jacksonville's Week 2 loss to the Texans was the final push for him requesting a trade. But, again, if the Jags owner wants to keep him, wants to make him the highest paid player at his position, maybe he will stick around. I'd like to see it, actually.
Money can talk.
So who's interested in him? Everybody.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Baltimore, Minnesota, Oakland, Philadelphia, Seattle. They've all made inquiries about Jalen Ramsey. Why wouldn't you? Plenty of stories to cover from the third Sunday of the NFL season. And that means we're going into maybe the hottest segment in the NFL this season, Jay and Dan's Deeper Dive. After what was thought to be a Jameis Winston fumble, Giants' Alec Ogletree picks up the ball, runs in the opposite direction, only to be knocked over by his own teammate.
No.
And then Ogletree hurt his hamstring on the play.
Yeah, it looks like he
did not return. Call would also be reversed and called an incomplete pass, but
yeah, he was pulling up on the play, so he pulls the hamstring, then his teammate pushes him.
Boy.
Eagles returning a kickoff. Rookie Miles Sanders is tackled. Oh man, that was vicious. If you're watching the replay, you can clearly see that Killebrew grabs the face mask, tries to decapitate him. Sanders' helmet.
No flags on the play.
Sanders' helmet went 180 degrees. No flags, yeah. Killebrew wasn't awarded the penalty. Sanders would be okay.
That's pretty scary. Sanders rushed 13 times for 56 yards. Odell Beckham Jr., meanwhile, he was making crazy one-handed catches again before that Browns game against the Rams on Sunday night. And he also had an interesting Sunday night intro.
OBJ, I'm him.
Yeah, it's like Gritty. That's what he would do. Me.
Minshew Mania, it's taken over the NFL. He's our favorite. After a big win Thursday night. Gardner Minshew, the second, watched his former Washington State Cougars face UCLA on Saturday. He was asked about his personality.
As we can see, you're kind of an eccentric kind of guy. Where's this come from? Have you always been like this?
I think, one of the biggest things as a quarterback, you got to have confidence in yourself because you got to have people to be confident in you. So if you don't have confidence in yourself, you won't be able to lead a team. And I think that's one of the biggest things I can bring to the table.
He's got the headband and the glasses above the headband. I like that look a lot.
The stash.
The stash is nice. As Gardner Minshew II proves, the best thing you can have is a cool backup, Dan. That's why we've decided to have our own cool backups, just in case one of us goes down with an injury and is unable to complete the show.
Hopefully we never have to use them, but this is who's ready to step in when called upon. First, it's Jay's backup. It's Chaff Brownstone Esquire. Favorite sport? Pool hustling. His catchphrase, what the hell was that? Fun fact, his chest hair was stolen from a small cat.
Good-looking guy. Up next, Dan's backup is Tyson the Tropical Storm Masterwork. Favorite sport? Drinking. Catchphrase? F you. Fun fact, his beard is made of actual mustaches.
Seems disinterested.
He doesn't seem happy to be there. The Tropical Storm. What a guy. When we come back, baseball's playoff picture got a little clearer over the weekend. The Challengers are running out of time. Challengers, a great new pornographers album. Blue Jays were in action. They were at Yankee Stadium, where the Yankees held the ceremony for CC Sabathia. He is retiring at season's end. He threw out the first pitch to his mom. Oh, yeah. No problem, Mom. Sabathia, 3,091 career strikeouts. He's an emotional guy. I believe he's already working for ESPN and will go to work for ESPN full-time when he is done. First inning, Aaron Judge Helping out CC. Straightaway center field, 26 on the season, 420. 420 feet, 420. Three batters later. Brett Gardner. Brett Gardner, 27 home runs. Brett Gardner. One of 3 home runs on the day for New York. Already with the record for the most in a season. They're now just 2 shy of 300. Jump to the 7th. Jays down 8-0. Billy McKinney. Why is this significant? 10th home run of the year. Toronto, the first team ever with 6 rookies hitting 10 or more home runs in a season. Obviously, this is what Jays fans are clinging to. Little hope. With the bat, got to get some arms. They got the bats. Jays lose.
Angels and Stros. George Springer with 35 home runs this season. First inning, first pitch.
Astros had a total of 6.
Springer. With a Saskatoon clothesline in February. His 36, that's a new career high. In the second, Springer back up, looking for his 12th multi-home run game, and oh my goodness! Not only now, only one other player in franchise history has hit 3 in a game. That was Yordan Alvarez earlier this season. 4th inning, Springer, 3rd at bat, 3-0 pitch. He gets the green light, and
Jose Suarez against Springer.
He did it!
Wow.
He did it! Springer, 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. Houston picks up their 102nd win of the season. They clinch the AL West for a 3rd straight season. Justin Verlander moves to 20-6. As the Astros popping bottles yet again, they win it big. The wild card, they got the 2 spots. You mentioned the disastrous weekend for Chicago. Looks like they might be done. Brew Crew still holding out a slim hope for the Central crown. Their last 2 series against the Reds and Rockies. Cards facing the D-backs and Cubs. I saw a bunch of pumpkins outside my food land where I get my groceries. They were all perfect pumpkins. Anyway, Josh Rosen, deep pass to Devontae Parker. Parker Lewis can't lose. It ran for a couple seasons on Fox, and it does not stand up very well if you look at it now.
Originally, Smashing Pumpkins were supposed to be called Perfect Pumpkins, but their food land that they shop at didn't have perfect pumpkins. Lamar Jackson.
Out of bounds.
Oh, making moves.
Just trying to hold
Patty Mahomes. The Jennies, they're good plays, they're bad plays. When it's Mahomes, it's going to be a good play. Oh, what a catch. DeMarcus Robinson. And watch him get his feet down here.
Fantastic grab.
Lions and Eagles, Jamal Agnew returning the Jake Elliott kickoff.
Jamal Agnew was benched a week ago.
100 yards. It is Detroit's first kickoff return for a TD since 2013. The Lions are 2-0-1 on the season under Matt Patricia.
Nats and Marlins trade Turner.
2-2 from Brigham.
Ground ball to Starlin Castro.
On the ground, Castro gets to it. Low throw.
It's the splits.
Oh, that's what we're looking at here. I thought that was a routine play, but we're looking at Austin Dean.
Looks like he might have hurt himself there. Back to Lions Eagles.
As opposed to obviously the 6 points. That's a win for them.
Okay, what happens here? Oh, Miles Killebrew with the face mask.
He is clotheslined with a helmet ripped off of his head.
Look at that.
By Miles
No
Killebrew.
penalty called on the play.
No flag down.
Yeah, he's just running off the field like, oh, I didn't do it.
Preseason, Pens, Wings. Tyler Bertuzzi in front to Jack Johnson. Under pressure, and then puts it in the Penguins' net.
Saquon Barkley was injured earlier in the Giants-Bucks game. He wasn't going to be held back from celebrating after his team won, so the Bucks failed to kick a field goal for the victory. He's going to hobble off. Ravens using a drop kick to save a timeout in the final minutes. Justin Tucker, the drop kick, forces the play to be blown dead immediately after Mecole Hardman signaled for a fair catch. Brilliant play. John Harbaugh, smart coach. His team did not get the victory against Kansas City on Sunday, however.
Yeah, as the Chiefs remain undefeated. We checked, and at this point last year, what'd you say, Hound Dog? There was only three teams that were 3-0 at this point last year. We've got 7 right now.
All right.
And a lot of winless teams, too.
Yes, it's been an interesting season so far. Been an interesting show, and we're going to wrap it up for you right after this. It's the worst play of the day. Deshaun Watson. Trying to get rid of it, spikes it into the ground, but since the ball went backwards, it was a live ball, and the Chargers come up with it.
Highlight of the night. Lamar Jackson takes off towards the end zone. And watch this move.
Out of the pocket.
And then
trying to run for
finds Pater. 9-yard run. Got past multiple defenders.
Jackson is elusive.
That's your highlight of the night.
Absolutely amazing.
You blew it. You know by now, we point out our errors. Jay, during the Panthers-Cards pack, you said Cliff Kingsbury was the coach that sat Kyle Allen for Kyler Murray in college. Not true. Murray and Allen played at Texas A&M. Kingsbury coached at Texas Tech.
Terrible mistake by me. I apologize to all those Texas Tech fans.
And you said Philip Rivers has 8 kids. He has 9.
Oh, wow. Okay. My mistake. Also, we want to say a special thank you to everyone in Victoria and Vancouver who came to our live podcast shows over the weekend. So much fun.
That's right.
Some weird questions from the Vancouver crowd.
Like, I still have not wrapped my head around 2 of them.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff happening in Vancouver right now, but it's fun.
Yeah,
it's a great time. Yeah, so thank you very much for coming out.
We'll see you back here after the Monday Nighter.
Bye.
I saw a bunch of pumpkins outside my food land where I get my groceries. They were all perfect pumpkins. Anyway,